As a Nigerian, the number one prayer before any or every other prayer point should be, God, may Nigeria not happen to me and my family. That prayer is underestimated. People tend to overlook that prayer. God, give me money. God, may Nigeria not happen to me as a Nigerian living in Nigeria. When they say corruption kills, people do not understand what it is or what it means. Corruption truly kills. Corruption is everywhere. People think corruption is only when they talk about the government. No, corruption is everywhere. Corruption is in the hospital. Corruption is in our schools. Corruption is in every sector you can think of. Corruption truly kills. We call ourselves the giants of Africa. And blood, ordinary blood. They don't have blood in a general hospital in Nigeria. What are we talking about? Rest in peace to that lady that died in an elevator. Like, I saw that news and I cried. This is someone's investment. This is a family investment. Nigeria just perished this lady just like that. Corruption perished her with negligence. I am very sure that they paid money to the people that are going to probably repair or change this elevator of 18. But because of the corruption I am talking about, they are going to be like, Mr. Kunle, I should be saying you know how to cut and join now. Please come and help us do this elevator. We don't know what is wrong with it. People are complaining about it. And they paid that one 3K. Thank you for your service. Meanwhile, the management already collected probably millions from the government to get this thing fixed. But because of the corruption and the cut and join and the ojukokoro, atenu, that some people have, because of what you are going to eat, you are actually not going to think about the future, about what is going to happen in future. No, it is none of our concern, but what we want to put in our mouth at the present. I have received over 3 to 4 videos about how to save yourself when you are in a falling elevator. You can imagine medicine after death. Why is this always happening in Nigeria? Why? Whenever a tragedy happens, that is when you see videos circulating on how to save yourself when you see yourself in this type of situation. But that thing have already claimed life. Oh. Why is it so hard for us to wake up as Nigerian and thank our Creator for putting us in this country? God has blessed us with everything that we need to sustain ourselves. But because of the bad leaders that we have, aside from these bad leaders, because of the corruption that has penetrated into every sector, people die like fowl every day. Life, no, they get value for Nigeria. Life is valueless in Nigeria. Ordinary cats for Europe for here get value past Nigerian life. Why is it like that? In Nigeria, when you wake up, please do not pray for money. Let that one be let that one be the last prayer. Pray to God to not let Nigeria happen to you. Because Yoruba will say, "Ẹni tó bá kàn, òun ló mọ̀." This lady woke up with a bright future ahead of her, not knowing that Nigeria is going to happen to her in few minutes' time. And she could have been saved as well, but no blood in a public hospital, in a general hospital. We have this feeling that when we go to general hospital, we tend to pay less. But no, general hospital in Nigeria now frustrates more than anything you can imagine. Some people even prefer to go to private hospital because they know that what's the difference now? Or you think general hospital is free? You call it government hospital, but you are still inconveniencing the citizen, and they are finding it hard to even pay hospital bill. If they admit you in a general hospital for 3 days, be ready to spend over 100,000 naira. Yes, in a general hospital. So tell me, since I know I am going to spend over 100,000 naira in a general hospital, why can't I go to a private hospital? No value for life. Everything scatter. Everything is just wrong. We keep praying to God for mercy, but because of this corruption that is inside some wicked people, the country is not going to move forward with this, and people won't stop dying with this crazy act. Oga, this staff bus, good though. We ought to change another one. What are we changing another staff bus for? Okay, no problem. What happens? The right to the government that the staff bus is having issues. They need to buy a new one. They give story. They write epistle about how they want to change this bus, and the government gives them probably 5 or 6 million naira to get a new bus. And what will the management do? Mechanic Musa, please come over. This bus, You see, try to help us see how we are going to fix it to make it balance, make it look like new one. And they pay that one 150,000 naira or 200,000 naira. What is that? Corruption. And they tell the government, done. We have just gotten a new boss. Everything is intact. Why can't we just do things the right way? Why do we have to pash when we have the money to make something better? Atenuje, money where you know go carry go heaven. Why do we like to inconvenience our own citizen, ourselves, because of our selfish acts and interests? Do you know what it is to be a medical doctor? Is it the stress? Is it a sleepless night to study? Is it, oh my God. If you have someone that is studying medicine in your family, you are going to understand what I mean by studying to become a medical doctor. No be moi moi. It is the way we see it is different from what is happening. What is happening? Gong gong gong. It is far different. This lady died just like that. May her soul rest in peace. Nigerian have happened to her now. We don't know who is next. I just pray and I hope that one day we Nigerians start to see beyond what we are going to put in our mouths. We Nigerians start to think about ourselves. We Nigerians learn to protect life and not our pockets. Because when we die today, all those billions that we are gathering together to inconvenience other people, them not go bury this money with us. Change should start from us. Let us ignore what the government are doing. They are already doing their own. There is nothing we can do. We can only pray to God to change their mind, to treat us better. But let change start from me and you. Let us do better in our little society. And death would have been avoided if they have done the needful a long time ago. Imagine they said this elevator have been faulty since 2018, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, ODD 5 years. And they've been passionate it. And now that it has claimed someone's life, I hope so on a high don't clear. It is when someone die, that is when you now start looking for solution. After medicine, after death, always. Once again, may Nigeria not happen to me and my family. As a Nigerian living in Nigeria, that should be your daily prayer before you start praying to God to give you money or your daily bread. May Nigeria not happen to me and my family. Ire o.